It's an unusual gathering, one that has forcefully brought together everyone from nearby villages to Rim in Riom local government area of Plateau State. They cannot hold back the tears. The wailing seems unending as they mourn the gruesome murder of 11 of their loved ones by men suspected to be Fulani herdsmen. The car conveying the victims from the market is ridden with bullet holes, and from all indications, the villagers are tired of repeated attacks linked to herdsmen. They are suspecting it could be a reprisal attack for a missing Fulani herder in the village.
In Mahanga today, an indigenous of Riom, you cannot go there. Why can't the federal government, if really, because they will not leave them. They will be attacked by the Fulani people. So what I'm calling on federal government and the state government to please come round, we will take you round to know what is happening in the local government. There are places that people are saying that they have captured. Was there any war? No war in your local government. There was just crisis. And people want to go back after the crisis to their domain, but they have been prevented.
The arrival of security officials appears like a respite, but then the people still live in fear and are calling on government to end the killings.
Some weeks back, we learned that the herdsmen complained that somebody was killed. And they say they were going to attack this community and some communities. Very important now for the security men to arrest the person that said anything can happen here, that he is going to attack.
Security has already been beefed up in the area with the deployment of personnel and aerial surveillance on the trail of the attackers.
Now reaching there, our personnel had to first of all save those lives that are still existing. They evacuated them and moved them to the hospital so that they can get medical treatment, and presently as I'm talking to you, some of them are fast recuperating. The casualty figures, about 9 persons died.
Now the concern of the people is for government to reconcile aggrieved parties and ensure that the culprits face the wrath of the law.
Well, let's get perspectives in terms of what really is going on there. We've got Malam Noura Mohammed, who is the chairman of Mieti Allah in Plateau State. He joins us on the line this morning. Good morning, Malam Mohammed. Thank you for joining us today. Could you tell us, because a lot of fingers are pointing towards your group, they say they are responsible for those killing because of some of the members you have said are missing. Is that the case?
Well, if you look at the Plateau State scenario of the crisis, was something that was well orchestrated by some hoodlums who want to distract the state in general. So this does partly act as a result of activities of some disgruntled elements in the state that don't want this peace to continue in the state.
Well, when you say it's by hoodlums, disgruntled elements, how do you explain the comments that was made there by some of the Riom Caretaker Committee people who said that while the mediation was going on between police, different agencies, including members of Mieti Allah, that there were threats, I think they said from your group, that they were going to attack. And now we have this one, and you still say they are hoodlums? How do you know they are hoodlums?
Now, you are talking of Riom issue, which occurred yesterday or day before yesterday night.
Yes.
Which is very recent. And all my investigation shows that this is as a result of armed robbers, because it was on the road while they were going back to their village from a market. So they were attacked by armed robbers to rob them. But their own statements, I was following the terrain, their own statements, even some survivors among them, were saying there are some uniformed men who attacked them. So I am baffled when somebody will come onto media and say it is Fulani. Because what I study is whatsoever happened in this country, if it is a dastardly act, the first group that will be apportioned the blame to are the Fulanis. Why? We should allow the security to make their investigations so that they will bring out what exactly happened. Their own attention should not be distracted to one thought. If you can look the scenarios, like for example, if I may give you this small story of the killing of the Paramo ruler in Plateau State last year or